Om Tat Sat. My humble prostrations to the all-pervading Brahman, to my worshipful Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayanandaji Maharaj, to the Divine Mother, and all sages and saints, and to each of you, divine soul, watching today's satsang. We are currently studying the scripture Mysticism of Devi Mahatmaya, worship of God as Mother. Commentary is by my Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayanandaji, narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda. So let's get started. Today we will be studying the manifestation of the goddess Mahasaraswati. So sage Medha continued. In ancient times, two demons, Shumbha and Nishumbha, rose to mighty power. These two brothers oppressed the three worlds, and the gods were so intensely afflicted that they sought refuge with the goddess in the Himalayas. They offered prayers to the goddess, singing the following hymn. So we will be singing this hymn together, first in the Sanskrit Hindi language, and then I will explain the meaning in English also, as to which aspects of our personality these are the prayers are being offered to the Devi. And this is very popular during Navratri time, the mother worship time. Lot of devotees in India and all the temples chant this prayer. It goes like this: Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Vishnu Maeti Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Then it keeps on repeating each quality. Then it says Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Chitti Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Kshudha Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha, and so on. So and a few other qualities. It says Chaya Rupena Samstita, Shakti Rupena Samstita, Lajja Rupena Samstita, Shraddha Rupena Samstita, Karuna Rupena Samstita, Tushti Rupena Samstita, Maya Rupena Samstita, and so on. So when the gods are praising, propitiating the goddess, they are revealing all the qualities that she possesses. And the English meaning is salutation again and again, salutations to that goddess who among all creatures is called Vishnu Maya, prostrations and prostrations to her. Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namah. We again and again prostrate to her, because it is through her that she is destroying this terrible calamity that we don't know what to do. We are stuck. We are now totally surrendered to the Devi. It is then that she comes to our help. And so the other aspects are consciousness. So we view her as consciousness. Then we view her as our intellect, buddhi rupena samstita. Then we also view her as our hunger. When we feel hungry, it's the Devi who's making us do that. Then when we go through other aspects are when we see our shadow, that's the Chaya Rupena Shamsita. Power, thirst, forbearance, caste, shyness, grace, faith, beauty, prosperity, effort, memory, mercy, contentment, mother, delusion, and who is the sustainer of all. To her let our salutations be. In other words, every emotion in our personality is being guided by the Divine Mother. So Parvati Devi saw the gods saying their prayers as she was going to take a bath in the Ganges river. So she said to them, "Whom are you worshipping, O gods?" From the body of Uma Devi, Parvati Devi, there ensued a radiant form, a goddess of dazzling beauty. She spoke reverentially to Uma Devi, the consort of Lord Shiva. She says, "O Devi, these gods are worshipping me because they want my protection from the oppressions of the demons Shumbha and Nishumbha." Since the goddess had arisen out of the body of Uma, she was also known as Kaushiki Devi. She was in fact Maha Saraswati, the destroyer of Shumbha and Nishumbha. She is also known as Ugratara and Mahatara, means more terrible and the greatest manifestation of the Devi. So she told the gods, O gods, be fearless, I shall destroy the demons. When goddess Saraswati emerged from Uma Devi, the latter turned black and was known as Kalika Devi, or the Devi with black complexion. Later, two servants of Shumbha and Nishumbha, known as Chanda and Munda, sought out the goddess and saw her illumining the atmosphere. They reported the presence of the Devi to their lord Shumbha and the brother Nishumbha. They said, O king, we have seen a woman in the Himalayas, and there is none equal to her in her beauty. She rides on a lion, O king. Since you have acquired all the excellent objects in the world, it would be befitting for you to acquire her also. Hearing this, Shumbha ordered his messenger, Sugriva, to bring the goddess to him by using persuasive methods. The messenger went to meet the Devi in the Himalayas and said to her, O Devi, Shumbha is well known for his power and valor all over the three worlds. He has sent this message to you. I have conquered Indra and other gods in the battlefield. I have robbed them of their possessions. I received the offerings of the sacrifices. Since I know that you are the best jewel among women, I want you to choose either my brother or me as your husband. Hearing these words, the great goddess said, O messenger, all that you have said is true. I do not doubt your words. But in the days of yore, I took a vow that I would only wed the person who could bring my pride down. I would only marry him who would defeat me in battle. So please inform Shumbha and Nishumbha of my vow. Let them do whatever they think is right. So this is the power of the Devi, where she is challenging the most terrible demons that none of the gods or higher powers could address. So we will now be studying the destruction of these demoniac armies in the coming days. This is Swami Nikhilananda. Om Tat Sat.